Hello?
Welcome to
Hi.
Chat Vice, Chris Bees. What's your problem?
Hi. Okay, so I'm like on dating apps like everyone else, whatever. And I'll be like talking to this guy and we'll be like getting along, whatever, and it's like that time to kind of go on a date. And I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? Whatever. And they'll be like, oh, can we get on a FaceTime first or like a phone call? And I'm like, no. um it's kind of, I don't know, it feels like an interview kind of, and I don't like that. It's giving like cheap, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
They don't do
Are
a
you a
dinner.
Zoomer or a Boomer? How
I'm
old
a
are you, if you don't mind me asking?
No, that's okay. I'm 30.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know if like the Zoomers are doing that. So that's why I'm asking, because like, are the Zoomers doing that? Like, I'm only dating down to 26 is my limit on the dating apps. I don't know if that's too low. Sorry, I'm not a groomer.
No, the reason why I asked that is because like Gen Z is like very scared to take phone calls, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
And then boomers are like, I want to do it the old fashioned way. So you're in the I want to do it the old fashioned way side of
Yeah,
things.
buy me dinner. Like, I don't
Well,
know. Like,
I don't think there is I don't think there's any issues with having a phone call before you actually, like, it is kind of old school to have a phone call and to get to know the person a little bit better before you actually go on a date with them.
I
It's
don't
even more beneficial for
know.
you.
No, because okay, yes, I see what you're saying, like as a woman, whatever, but like you don't think it's giving cheap. You don't think it's giving, what if the phone call doesn't go quote unquote well?
Well, no,
And then they're
Wait,
like,
what's
I don't
giving
think
oh,
shit?
I
so.
don't want to hang out.
I don't think so.
Not
No,
doing
I
a
don't.
phone
But
call?
then you fucking you saved yourself a fucking headache. You know what I mean? If that, I think
Yeah.
that just a quick little FaceTime just to kind of like see if you guys even vibe, just to see like
Yeah.
how they are, like not just on a picture. I don't think that that's crazy of an ask at all. And
Really?
are you somebody who FaceTimes with like your friends and other people regularly, or are you just not a FaceTime person?
I'm
Oh
just
wait,
not
did I
a
totally
FaceTime
misunderstand this?
person.
I'm so sorry. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
You want to have a phone call beforehand, and they don't?
No,
No, other way
no,
around. She
they
doesn't
want
want
to.
to.
Oh,
They
you
want to, and
don't.
she's like, she doesn't want to get on because she thinks it's
Yeah.
like
Okay,
a
so I
thing where like,
didn't-
oh, why don't you just take me out to dinner? Like if you already want to hang out with me, like you should just
Yeah. No.
like hang
Okay.
out
Yeah.
with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
No.
should just hang out with me.
Do you
I-
just not like FaceTime though? Is that just like FaceTime not
It's
your
not that
thing?
I don't like FaceTime. It's like I am very much looking at it as like a red flag, because I'm like, I am the last person who asked this. I said, okay, don't cancel me. But I was like, oh, so you're broke. Like, and then I just stopped hanging out with them.
No,
Or I
I don't
stopped
think
talking to them.
so. I don't
And I
think,
was
girl,
just
you
like,
trust me. This
Wait.
is coming from an ex-sex worker who trusts and believe. That's all I fucking, when it came to that kind of a thing, like that's
Yeah.
really all I was looking for was the money and when I'm at work kind of a thing. So you could trust my opinion on this. One of the best relationships that I was ever in and the healthiest relationships that I was ever in started with a FaceTime call. Before we
okay,
met
It's
in
good.
person.
You don't want this person to catfish you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think
But
it's
what
a
if they're-
red flag trying to
Uh-huh.
hop on the phone and
Yeah.
like communicate
Just kind of vibe with somebody
verbally.
a little bit before.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it also too like eases there, because sometimes guys just are also just fucking nervous. Maybe it's something that could just like help ease it a little bit. And I don't think that it's something where like, I don't think you should look at it as something where it's like, oh, he just wants to talk to me, get to know me, and then he's gonna expect like, okay, I'm gonna invite you to my crib, or you could just come to my crib. Like, I
Or
don't
even
think
like,
that should be it. I think that he should maybe like you FaceTime, you text for like a little bit, maybe a week or so. Then maybe he invites you. Okay, do you want to go do XYZ out in public? And then obviously like he pays or whatever. I don't think that should be your first concern though, off of a call. I
Okay,
think that
okay.
eventually, like if he wants to hang out with you and he wants to take you out, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that.
I guess just my thought process is we've been talking, so I'm like, what? But I guess like that makes sense. I feel like they're trying to weed out catfishing or something, and I'm like, well, you got to do that in person. Like, you gotta if you think I'm ugly or something, like we can do that. I don't know, but I
Yeah.
understand. Like, I
But you
totally
want,
get that.
but you see, that's what I
yeah.
understand. Like, if you are not matching their expectation, let's say, right? I'm not
Uh-huh.
accusing you of this at all.
No,
But
I mean
like-
that's fine. Yeah.
But like, I feel like that's a much more devastating predicament to endure in person
Yeah.
than doing it on the, like, this is self-preservation
Yeah.
for you, which
Yeah.
is why I don't really understand. Cause like, there on the opposing side, don't you want to know, like, don't you want to vibe it out a little bit before you actually go on a date? Because I feel like this is man versus bear, and you're like, no, actually, I take the man in the woods rather than the bear. You're like diving headfirst into, I would say, dangerous predicaments.
Also, that too. I want to know who I'm at least kind of get a vibe, because sometimes I feel like even off of a conversation, whether it's on FaceTime or in person, you can kind of get a vibe if someone's a little fucking weird. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes on pictures they could look, and trust me, I've been on plenty of fucking dates where I maybe didn't make that FaceTime call before, and then I get on the date, I'm like, you are not at all how I thought you were gonna be, just your body language and other things. And I think just even for your own safety, not to like freak you out, but like some people are fucking weird. Like I do think that a quick FaceTime call is not anything that is diminishing your value or your worth to this person. And if they still want it, like, I don't think that they are thinking of it in a way where it's like, oh, I'm gonna just FaceTime this girl and she's just gonna like come over now because she thinks that we're like chill. I think you're thinking of it as that, and that's not at all what they're thinking. They just want to. You can't.
You're not skirting paying for something. And that's all I'm saying. You're not, we're not getting away from that with this fucking phone call.
But no, that's what I'm saying. I think you're thinking that. I don't think they're thinking that at all.
No, they might be nervous. Like they might, there is a million different reasons as to why they might want to have a conversation with you beforehand. Like, I don't think that's.
I really don't see any cons to jumping on the phone before going. Like, what?
Adapt. They want a beta test, and it's a closed beta test. They gotta pay for the game.
No,
okay. I mean,
he gets it. Yeah,
a
you got it.
situation, a pay to play situation. But girl, that's
but that's not your job, right?
Is that
like,
your goal?
No.
Is your
that's
goal
not my job. No, I'm not a
that
sex
you
worker,
like vibe with, or is your
but
goal to get a free dinner?
But what if
okay, you're right. Yeah. The goal is kind of like the dinner is low key like a filter. Like, are they gonna pay? Are they gonna blah blah? You know what I mean? Like, I am old school in that sense where I'm like, are they gonna be like, oh, let's go halvesies like on this first date? I'll go halvesies with you in the relationship. But on the first date, I would expect like you to at least try to pay for it and whatnot. Yeah. So it's kind of like a little bit of a filter for me.
No, I
understand what you guys are trying to
say. That's a second filter.
I agree with you
1,000%. That part's understandable.
Yeah, I think 1,000% a guy should pay on the first date. 1,000%. I'm with you on that. Trust, but I don't think a 10-minute FaceTime call just to vibe check is gonna like negate that happening.
I don't even.
All right.
Look, I don't want to speak out of turn here against the queen of Vanillamace, but like I will say that it's not like I feel like placing a financial imperative in a relationship is setting a negative connotation, unless that's like your goal, right? If that's your goal, then that should be defined ahead of time, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But if you're like looking for a healthy long-term commitment, a partner, I think starting off on that expectation is probably not the healthiest first step. And
so you think I shouldn't expect for them to pay for it?
Mind. What's up?
You're saying I shouldn't expect for them to pay for our date?
I think the best possible way to enter it. Look, everyone's different, but for me, I think the best possible, least toxic, healthiest way to approach a relationship is just like. Maybe I'm too old school for this, but is to just go along and vibe it out, like
play it by ear,
go along for the ride. Yeah,
because I think like having these sorts of like standards beyond what is and everyone has a different metric for what's appropriate or not. But like for me, if I'm being honest, I would say that that's not the most appropriate metric to set up in a healthy, functioning, working relationship. Because like, who knows? Sometimes people are going through dire straits financially, but they're like a really cool person. And there's no reason to shut yourself off from like a potential lifelong partner just because they at that very moment are not super wealthy. And I say this as someone who sounds like a brokey is what chatters are saying to me. But like, yeah, I was literally really fucking broke. I was broke as fuck back in the day. And this became an issue with one of the relationships that I had back in the day. I had a long-term relationship with a girl who was getting flown around beforehand. Like she was used to a certain lifestyle with very wealthy people, and that wasn't a thing that I could offer this person. So that eventually became an issue in the relationship to a degree where like we had to I had to end it. And I mean, I feel like nowadays, I feel like she kind of fumbled a little bit. You know, she fumbled the bag a little bit.
Yeah.
She didn't put in stocks early. Damn, that sucks.
So, but that's what I mean. Like it's just there are. I mean, human beings are complicated. We're multifaceted. There's so many different things that you could be attracted to. So setting yourself up for failure like this is not the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
also. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like that's the thing too. Again, like I have been on like both ends of the spectrum where I have dated people, whether it's like been through my job or just people in my real life. I have dated people that have been very well off, and it has been more of like a transactional relationship. And then I've also dated people that kind of, you know, did fine for themselves, but not necessarily were in any position to like be doing all this extra stuff for me. And it really is just like that person at the end of the day. And I have been in happier relationships with people that just kind of like, you know, are good people and maybe not fucking ballers than the people that could literally buy me whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if that is the standard you're setting for yourself, like I said, you're setting yourself up for failure because like that relationship is not like a healthy long-term relationship, but instead just like one that is built around some kind of transaction, which again, there is room for that if that's what you want to do, right? Like you know, people do sugar baby stuff, right? Like if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But like if you're looking actually for a long-term commitment and healthy relationship, a lifelong partner, I think starting off on a better foot is probably the best thing to do. And so I would just zap that transactional attitude from this process in its entirety.
I agree. Yeah, I think the POV you're looking at it from is not necessarily the best. You should be looking more inward, like morally and ethically how that person is, like how they act, like the qualities
are they a good
about
person?
them outside of like how they are financially, because that's ultimately what's gonna make or break the relationship.
Because
you know
he
what I
could
mean?
pay for the first date, but he could be the worst fucking person ever.
Yeah.
Like also too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I see what you're saying for sure. Okay, yeah, I think I'm also like a little bit more. I think I'm a little bit more strict because. Not to bury the lead, but I have a boyfriend, but this would be an additional boyfriend.
What's going on?
So,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
in an open relationship.
Does your
I think
boyfriend
that's
know?
why
Wait a second.
Yes,
now.
he knows. This isn't like I'm not cheating on him, but I think I'm strict because I'm like, well, I already like have
You're
a good
not
guy,
cheating on
blah blah
him.
blah. I'm not cheating on him. I
that
swear, he's
changes
right here.
everything. So girl, you just looking to get a little free dinner and
She's
some
looking
fucking
for a free dinner.
and a little shopping date every now and then. Girl, just say
Yeah, just a
that.
little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Damn, just say that. She wants a trick.
Wait.
That's all she wants. She got her man at home. She just want a trick.
Wait.
Girl, you could have just said that.
Yeah,
I'm
Could have led
sorry.
with that, yeah, right? Wait, bro knows you're on the dating apps though?
Right here, he's fucking napping or some shit. I don't know. I think
Oh.
he's awake.
he's right there. He's listening in. That man's
Yes.
a confident man right there. He just does not
Yes.
care. Okay. Okay. So
changes
that's
the
different.
whole
It's like
shit.
you want something transactional, so you got to go on different websites, I think. For
Yeah.
that.
So
I
yeah,
think,
so
yeah.
then that's why I'm a little bit like, is it giving? I'm not gonna get what I want out of this. If they're waiting for me, that's why I'm like, what are the signs?
So what? Because you are already satisfied in other ways with your current boyfriend. So what you're now looking out of this relationship is things that are different. So maybe you're looking for someone to kind of like spoil you a little bit.
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that's what. Yeah. Also, but you have to know that in that situation,
Yeah, you gotta be honest
it's
with the
going
other
to be a
person.
very transactional kind of a thing. They're going to expect stuff from you the same way you're going to expect stuff from them. It is not. That's like kind of how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like
Unfortunately.
that's not. You're not looking for a long-term relationship with this person. You're looking to do a little bit of. I mean, this is just.
a little hanging
no
out.
stigma. there's no stigma associated with this, but like you're doing a little. You want to do a little bit of sex work on the
and
side.
that's all.
And you
On
know,
the
maybe
side.
maybe
Side
make
job,
some
part-time.
money for yourself and your boyfriend too. So like if that's the case, then you got to make that clear. I think
Yeah.
that's the most
Yeah.
ethical thing to do for
Okay,
the
okay.
other person. You can't just like go into it being like, you know, I want money from you, but I'm going to make it seem like I'm in a real relationship with you while I have a boyfriend on the side.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Okay,
unethical.
okay.
It also sounds like you're just not invested enough in your current relationship with your boyfriend if you're exploring other options, like on dating apps and looking to get
Is he dating other people?
dinners
Yes,
and
yeah.
things like that. Oh, he is too.
Dating other people.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
is it
yeah,
an
yeah,
open
yeah.
thing?
Oh, so like that's what
Yeah,
the
he has
vibe
another
is then.
girlfriend. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
He's got another girlfriend?
yeah, yeah. I'm the one who's like not with other people. Yeah,
Okay,
right
so
now because I'm just like
Oh.
so lazy about it. That's the thing. Like I'm just like not good about looking because I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I gotta hang out with a guy. Who wants to hang out with a man? Nobody. So like, it's like now I
So
have to do that
confused. So
to find
he's
other people.
out. He's got other girls on the side. Is that what is going on? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So and this is like
There's layers to
under.
this. There's layers to this.
I feel like
It's not. It's not.
There's
Is
layers
this,
to
is this
this.
out of like boredom? Is this out of like maybe leveling
I
the
think
playing
so.
field? Are you comfortable? If you're being radically honest with me here, are you comfortable with him having other girlfriends?
Yes, yeah, I want to make that super clear. Like I am
Okay.
very comfortable with that. Like I am focused on our relationship. If I'm not happy with him, I'm not blaming other girls. That's a him problem. You know what I mean? Like he's not treating me right. Like that's not, you know what I mean?
I'm saying like, do you have a problem with him being with other women? No.
Oh
you
no.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I do want to be with other guys. I do like when the opportunity presents itself.
So
But
you want to fuck other dudes as well, not just like get money from them.
oh yeah.
Okay.
okay. So yeah. So I
Okay.
feel like
So
this is
back to square one. Then it's not just about making money. You want to.
you're looking for other things here instead of
Yeah,
just
other
like
guys
a
to hang
dinner
out
or getting
with.
paid
If
for
they
it.
and that's what I'm saying. Like I am a little stricter on these guys because I don't need them like right to fulfill something. I'm not lonely. I'm not like not getting dick. I'm not getting hanging out like not. I don't have not a man in my life, so that's why I'm like a little bit more strict because I like. Well, I don't really need you, so I'm gonna be like, do you have money? Do you have this? Do you like? You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, girl. You can't right off the rip. Even the guy with the mo, you can't come with that energy. You can't. It's not gonna work out in your favor. I promise. You gotta. You can't just come in here and be like, so
Dudes.
where's my money at? It's not. It don't work.
It's not
like
where's
that.
my money.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
more
sure
like
I know
are
what
you
you
in like
mean.
a good place? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Because you
It's gonna
said
be a little bit of a trial and error thing.
because like you're
Yeah.
saying one thing, you're like, oh, I'm very adamant on the fact that I don't need a man and I don't need this. I'm good. But
But you want
gotta
extra
get,
dick.
you gotta pay
You
dinner.
want extra
Like
dick on the side and money.
Little
I'm
dick on the
hearing
side.
multiple things here, so I'm confused.
Yeah, that's a good. I think I'm just bored. Maybe like I'm just like
Okay.
It does sound like
it
you're
sounds
bored.
yeah, she's
It
looking
sounds
for
like you're
stuff.
unsatisfied.
Yeah, that's
no
she's
hanging
not
out.
getting
That's
enough
not.
Whoa.
No, I don't know. I'm just like trying to see what's going on out there. And honestly, I'm so bad about hanging out with people once I match with them and stuff. And I don't know if I'm just creating those barriers because I'm like I don't know why I would even want to hang out with you or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a sincere question here. I hope it
Okay.
doesn't come out of pocket.
Okay.
Have you tried fucking women?
I am trying.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what the thing is. Like, it's just so hard. I don't know if my bisexuals in chat. It's so difficult. So I don't know.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We're given the time left. I want to wrap this up so we can get to one more before.
Okay. Hi,
All
Frozen.
right. Well, thank
have to
you.
leave.
Thank
Yeah.
you for coming
One
on.
more.
Hope
They're
we
saying
were.
one more.
I don't think I could do one more.
Oh, are you
I
out?
got a hard. Yeah, I got.
Are you out?
All right. Well, it's fine.
All right, bye. Thank you, guys.
We'll continue.
Bye.
We'll continue without the feminine energy, unfortunately. But we'll try to make up for it. It's not going to happen, but Vanillamace, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes,
This
thanks
was
for
amazing.
having me. Yeah, I wish I could have.
You were amazing.
Thank you.
Good
It
luck
was
with
a lot
your
of fun.
future
Yeah, it was
endeavors,
Thank you.
and we'll have you on again.
Yeah,
Soon.
yeah. You know where to find me. I'll be here.
All right.
Soon.
Bye, chat. I'm gonna pee before I leave.
All right.
Oh, Kaya, excuse me.
You want to swap it over here?